Automated scanners are reviewing your resume for keywords before anyone even reads it. And if you do not have a keyword optimized resume, you are missing out on oh so many jobs. But don't fear, I'm going to teach you how to find the right keywords for your resume for any industry and plug them into your resume so those applicant tracking system or ATS scanners not only like your resume, but absolutely love it. Now, if you're a little peeved at these people for not actually reading your resume, let me lay some knowledge on you. Before this technology existed, back when a recruiter would have to read 200 plus resumes on their own, they were giving your resume a whole lot less attention than these applicant tracking systems do now. The ATS scanners at least read your whole resume. So, with this being an advantage, we are going to learn how to speak the language of those applicant tracking systems here today. I'm going to tell you exactly how to find the right keywords to put into your resume, how to put them in the most advantageous way, and how to position ourselves so that we appear as a top candidate not only to the ATS scanner, but to the person who eventually reads our resume once we get tagged as a top candidate. So, where do we find these magical keywords? Do we need to storm an enchanted castle or hack the employer's mainframe? We do not. In fact, my friends, these keywords are hidden in plain sight. They're published publicly in the job posting for the position that you're applying for. I'm going to show you how to break those down right now. Okay, so before I show you how to pull out all those keywords from the job posting, go ahead and make yourself a copy of this keyword tracker that I have created and shared for you. Got a link to this down below. All you have to do is go in, it's a Google Sheets, you hit File, hit Make a Copy, and then you'll be able to edit your own version. A little gift for you from your pal Greg. So now that you have your keyword tracker open, you're going to go ahead and open a job posting to which you are interested in applying. I have here a job posting for the role of my own personal butler. And what we're going to be looking for in these job postings is two things. We're going to look at hard skills, and these are things that we would typically do in the job, industry terminology, skills we're going to have to use, tools, software, anything else that is a tangible thing you need to do in this job. And we're going to be looking at soft skills, and this would describe our personal traits, our professional traits, behaviors that we would need to exhibit in the role, and other sort of intangible things. Now let's walk through how we would highlight these hard skills and soft skills in this job posting. As you can see, we have quite a few hard skills here that we have underlined and highlighted. These are our top priority in terms of the things we want to be listing and mentioning in our resume to trigger the ATS scanner to see our keyword. So we're going to populate this into our keyword tracking document. And now let's take a look at what this looks like when we also underline the soft skills. Now here in blue, you'll see that I have highlighted some of the soft skills and the other intangible traits, qualities, and relevant terminology that could be relevant to us as we apply to this job. So you're going to take this list of information and you're going to throw it in the garbage. This kind of thing does not belong in your resume. These are traits that a hiring manager may be looking for in an interview. Does not necessarily mean you actually wouldn't mention them at some point in your resume. They're such low priority items compared to those hard skills, so make sure you are prioritizing those above everything else. If you are enjoying this video so far, my friends, it would mean the world to me if you could take a second to like and subscribe. It would also be a huge benefit to you because I'm posting my best job search advice right here on YouTube every single week, and I would hate for you to miss out. Now let's jump into the next section of advice. So this is it, my friends. These are the keywords we need to integrate into our resume to make the ATS scanner happy. Now, of course, if you want to add any other industry terminology, any other skills that you feel are really strong that you want to showcase, definitely do that as well. This is our starting point. We can build from here. Now, I'm going to show you exactly how to work these into your resume a few different times so that we can really show that we have these skills, we've used them effectively, and our employer or potential employer could rely on us to use them again if they hired us for this job. So this is a sample resume that I created specifically for my own butler position. Here we have a few areas in which we use the keywords, and I'm going to show you that right now. So you'll notice right under our name, we start by describing ourselves with a professional title, and we're going to use keywords that are relevant here. Then we're going to write a nice short professional summary, 3-4 sentences tops, speaking again to each of the keywords and how we integrate those into our daily work. You'll notice on the left we have some career highlights, areas of expertise. These are more opportunities for us to quickly mention those keywords. What's most important is that we use the keywords to guide the information that we choose to put into the bullet points under each of our jobs. That is the number one thing you should use keywords for, is deciding what accomplishments you want to brag about under each role. If you do that, not only will you light up the ATS scanners and get through their review process, you will also impress the heck out of the person who eventually reads this, and that's how we're going to turn our resume into job interviews. Then, just as a little bonus help, now that we've laid the groundwork in digging up these keywords, you can come back to this document and pick the top 4 or 5 things here and focus in on those in your cover letter. And you can also use this as a starting point in preparing for your interviews, because guess what things they are most likely to ask you about in the job interview. This magical keyword tracker is not only for your resume, but it's going to work for your entire job search, so keep this thing at the ready through the whole process. For more examples of great resumes, resume bullet points, cover letters, and ATS-friendly templates that you can plug all that information into, check out my resume and cover letter bundles, which I've linked in the description, and definitely check out my other videos on resume writing.